Alright, let's see. Is my mic on? Yes, okay. It's probably going to sound a little bit more quieter. There are still people sleeping in this house, so with that being the case, we're gonna do this ASMR style. Alright. Welcome to the first ever early morning live stream. Warning, please check video resolution. Yeah. I get this warning all the time when I stream. It's fine. Okay. So, if you saw that tweet I had posted a while back, which I'm sure a large majority of you probably have, considering, well, it had lots of views on it. I basically drink tea every morning whenever I wake up, so if you hear me slurping on something, it's gonna be the tea, which right now I can't really because I literally just took this tea off the kennel, so. Kettle, whatever. It's it's really hot is what I'm trying to say, so I might blow on it from time to time. Okay, so I'm going to make a more detailed. Let me actually turn down the volume because I see it kind of peaking. All right, so if you see, well, basically, I'll make a video later on to more explain. Uh, Going to get my internship today. Oh, hey, good for you, man. And thank you for joining the stream, Jam. What's up? So, like I was saying, I'm going to make another video that's more detailed in the explanation of these early morning live streams. But to give you a quick explanation right now, so you don't have to wait for that, basically, it's going to be, I'm not going to do it every single morning, but I will do it a lot of times in the morning if I feel like I can do it. Because it takes me forever to get my voice ready for doing lyrics, for doing practices for the day. So I think doing early morning live streams where I get to talk to you guys and just talk to sort of get my voice in for today and drink some tea, which I have right here, is going to be a good thing. Who is that? Palchindia Gaming? Is that how you pronounce it? Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you. Might not be too long here. It's my first day. Oh, okay, man. I get you. I get you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Jam. Don't worry about it. All right, So basically, these early morning live streams do not have a topic whatsoever because, again, these are just early morning live streams. They will not go on forever as well. I would like to keep that in mind. It'll probably go on for like an hour long. That's the minimum. If it goes on for longer, hey, you guys get extra stuff. But if not, then this is just how it's going to end up being. Also, I know this current drink of mine is going to be bubbling hot. Oh, really quick. You do not have to worry about missing live streams because I took it off. I don't know why I took it off of the main page for the channel, but I'm gonna put back the live stream playlist of all the VODs. So I'm gonna put that back up so you don't have to worry about missing any of the live streams because you'll get to see them again there. If you didn't catch it the first time around, because I understand that there are a lot of people who watch my channel who live in different time zones. So I do know it's a little tricky trying to make it to a live stream. That's why all the previous times I did a live stream, I did my best to check in with everyone in my Discord who was on a different time zone than I was to see what was a good time to stream. And it still didn't really work because there were a few people who were in school watching my live stream, which, you guys are really brave doing that. I definitely would not be allowed to do that in my school. So, I'm gonna really quickly try to take a sip of this tea. It's probably gonna burn me, so. Oh yeah, that's burning. That's burning. Whew, that's hot. All right. Talking about my Minecraft mod, I'm working on the audio diaries for it. Oh, really cool, really cool. I see, I see. Good stuff, man. Oh, also, you probably noticed the two black bars on the side of the screen. I apologize for that. I didn't realize when setting the video resolution, which is probably why it's giving me a warning in YouTube Studios. I'm gonna change that next stream so you don't have to worry about the two black bars on the side. I didn't realize that that was gonna happen when setting up today's early morning live stream. So, I guess with all the general stuff talking about out of the way, I guess I'll just jump into random topics. Gaster's breaking through. Is that what you're working on? Oh no, you're talking about the black bars. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, also, yeah, this is something I can talk about. Two things that are related to my podcast channel. So, for those of you who don't know about my podcast channel, I have a podcast channel where I talk about just some things, and I normally check up on Twitter before I make a video if I don't already have an idea for it. I go on my Twitter, which, if you don't know, I have a Twitter. Link is in the description for that. I sometimes check up with the people on Twitter who follow me to see what kind of a video they want me to do for the podcast channel, what topic they want me to do. Again, if I don't already have an idea, which I do have an idea for the next video. So, I'm gonna tell you who they are just immediately because why not? I didn't expect to talk about them, so there isn't a link in the description. I may have to change that. We'll see what happens. Um, there is a channel that also does lyric videos that I found roughly around a month ago. And what blows my mind is, and I'm going to talk about them more in detail in that future podcast video. That was the point of me bringing up my podcast channel, is I'm going to make a video reviewing and talking about their channel. And that is, I'm drawing a blank on their name. What is wrong with me? Hold on. Oh, here it is. It is called the Game Rec Room. Their channel is called the Game Rec Room. So they also make lyric videos. They actually posted a video just almost yesterday, 21 hours ago. They're making a handful of musicals. I actually asked their permission if I was allowed to react to their videos so I can make a video reviewing their channel. They replied saying yes. So I'm gonna work on that today, along with some other stuff. I was planning on announcing all of these different things in their own separate videos, but I guess it doesn't really matter if I tell you guys here because I'm not trying to keep it any big secret. And it gives me a thing to talk about because we haven't even hit 10 minutes of this live stream, and I do plan on going for at least an hour. So you guys have something you can hopefully enjoy. If you guys have any questions, for anyone who joins who may be new to the live stream, if you have any questions, I have ADHD, so it's okay if you blurt it out. I may forget what I'm talking about, but it's okay. You guys can jump in on the questions whenever you feel like it, and I'll do my best to answer them if I see them. Now, I do have my double monitor set up, which I'm very happy about. I've always had my double monitor set up. The reason why I didn't have it set up for the last two live streams I had done here on the main channel was because I was doing them on my bed and there was junk on my desk, so I couldn't use my desk. Oh, so the second important thing before I lose my track of mind, the second thing that I wanted to talk about that was about the podcast channel. It is going to be so much more than a podcast channel in literally not even a few months. Around 2 or 3 months, I do plan on getting a more proper gaming setup. And the game room is something that I'm going to be implementing in the podcast channel. So if you like watching gameplay channels, if you like watching any of that, gaming wise, I'm going to have a proper gaming setup where I'm going to do game room videos, which is gameplay videos, and I'm going to try to do a lot more gaming live streams on the podcast channel, not here on the main channel. You will see early morning live streams here on the main channel, but I'm not putting gameplay here on the main channel, if that wasn't confusing enough. That's going to happen on the podcast channel in a series named The Game Room. But keep in mind, that is happening in a few months from now, 2 or 3 months from now. So, hold on. That was basically all I wanted to say for that, but I am a little thirsty. I don't have my regular water with me. I'm only drinking tea, which is probably why my mouth is so dry. Bear with me here while I try to take a sip. That's hot. Oh, man, I should have put a little bit more flavor in this tea. That's, I'm gonna be all over the place since I don't have anything concrete to work with at the moment. I get a lot of, well, there's a few food related debates I guess I could talk about because I was literally thinking about them just yesterday. So, tea, I think people like drinking coffee more than they do tea because to them tea ultimately is just heated up water. Uh, I mean, I can understand that. I don't like coffee. I would prefer drinking tea. The reason why I drink tea over coffee, the main reason is because I did research during the early days of my channel. I think, well, early days. I mean, around the time I made the Dementio, both Dementio themes, It's Showtime and The Ultimate Show, I had looked up some tips and tricks on how to improve vocals. And we found out that drinking tea with some honey in it actually opens up to help with the snot and sinuses, to help clear that out. It doesn't fix your singing, just to be clear, but it does help clear out that sinuses so you don't hear the annoying all the way through the video. Which, by the way, which is something else you're not supposed to do whenever you're singing as well, making the doing that, trying to clear out your throat, basically. Also, sorry if anyone got disgusted there. Basically, you're not supposed to clear out your throat, because if you try to do that, it's just going to cause more snot to come up in your throat, and you're just going to have the same problem if you keep doing it. So technically, you're not supposed to try to clear your throat. But it is very annoying. I have never successfully gone through a single recording without clearing my throat, trying to clear my throat. One, probably just because it's a bad habit. And two, it's generally not a good thing to do whenever you're singing. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to take another sip and I'll be right back with another topic. Oh, that's better. It's getting to the point where I can drink it again. Whew. I was considering whether or not to reboot the live stream to get rid of the black bars on both sides of the screen, but I'm deciding against it. It's just a problem this very first early morning live stream is just going to have to suffer. Boo-hoo. Okay, now is the point of where I sort of ran out of my main topics that I had thought of for the live stream. So the rest is probably just going to be pointless rambling. Excuse me. I did it again. I cleared my throat. I wasn't supposed to do that. Wait a minute. What is this then? Hold on. I'm going to test something. There is something here on my OBS that I actually have no idea, because I haven't used OBS since the last time I live streamed, probably. So, oh, that's what it is. Okay. So cool. I have that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't think I actually have my mic set up for that, so I'm going to quickly do that so we have more opportunity to look up stuff on live stream. So I'm going to quickly do that, but there is no mic set up on it, I don't think. So I'm going to do that really quick, so you guys are going to be without my audio for a little bit. Here we go. Alright, is this... Oh no. Oh no, what is happening? Hold on. Wait, so is this my Blue Yeti? Hold on. Oh, it is my Blue Yeti. I did have it set up. I'm just dumb. Okay. Oh yeah, have you guys enjoyed seeing all my streaming info yet? I think I got it out of frame so you wouldn't actually see it. But yeah, there you go. So, and yeah, this early morning live stream, I was supposed to prepare for it yesterday. I indeed did not prepare for it yesterday. With that being the case, I sort of, as soon as I woke up, it was like 6:01, 6:07, I think. I instantly got up and realized I have literally nothing prepared. Everything you're seeing here on stream, the background, my virtual avatar here, I didn't have any of that set up. So I sped run putting all of this together, and you can tell the thumbnail was very lackluster because I just had to get something done for the thumbnail. I don't know if that's going to be the case for every early morning live stream. But that's what happened this time. I just thought you would enjoy a small story. Oh, speaking of stories, I'm going to, so for the past 2 weeks, or last few days, I've been trying to, just get some rest, not to worry too much on getting videos done, because for those of you who've seen the video, I had went away for a week to participate in my final school event thing, which now I'm officially finished with school. So, what's going to happen now is I took vlogs of being there for that whole week, and I do plan on making a video showing you guys what had happened and all the interesting things that went down during that week. With that being the case, it is going to be the longest video I probably had ever made, and I haven't even started scripting the videos yet. I have over 90 videos I had taken of footage and everything. that I need to go through, and I'm kind of struggling. And well, so basically, I'm trying to get all the videos prepared ahead of time. For instance, talking about the game room. If you weren't here during the time I was talking about the game room, it's another lyric channel, which I highly suggest you check out. It's a video that I'm gonna be making a review on my podcast channel. That's coming. I'm gonna work on that video literally right after this live stream. So you can expect that either literally today or tomorrow. That video is going to be uploaded. Because I really want to talk about them. So yeah, again, I don't have a link to their channel, unfortunately, because I wasn't expecting to talk about them this live stream. I would have had it set up. I guess technically I could, but you guys would need to reboot the stream on your end, which I guess technically wouldn't be a big problem. Something, I know I'm going all over the place with the topic, but have you guys, which I'm sure statistically one of you, because I highly doubt, because I'm 100% certain, for those of you who watch my channel, if you don't know about Man on the Internet, or Juno songs for that matter, there's probably that 1% of you who doesn't know, because everyone who joins my channel, I see comments talking about Man on the Internet, Juno songs, which I'm also going to be making a video about, talking about those comments specifically. Don't worry, you'll worry about that later. But a few days, 2 days ago, Man on the Internet just did the cast announcement for his Internet Presents Advanced Wars Days of Ruin. First off, Advanced Wars is a really fun game. I played it. I haven't actually played it a lot, but I have played it before, and I just remember the memories being really fun. I actually played one of Advanced Wars games recently. But anyways, the point of bringing up the cast announcement that he did is because I actually auditioned for one of the roles. I forget, I think it was Cyrus. I think it was Cyrus who I auditioned for. The reason why, so I didn't, the reason why I did the audition wasn't to get the role to be, oh, cool, look, I did this. No. So I think it was last year, the year before. I think it was around the time, I think the whole purpose of casting this character was to get the, I think it was the final battle, was it? I don't remember the name of it, from Mario and Luigi. It was one of the Mario and Luigi titled games. The Man on the Internet had made lyrics for it and did the video on. I think that's what the not casting call club, that's what I use. Doing the, whatever. The point is, he did casting for Mario, and I was old enough technically to audition for it during the time. But I didn't do it. And whenever he did the casting call, I keep calling casting call club because that's what I use. No, whenever he did the call to do casting for Advanced Wars Days of Ruin, I thought, you know what, I didn't try last time, I didn't try auditioning last time, I'll do it this time, let's see what happens. I got a character, I looked up the character when scrolling through all the characters that I think that I would be the best at playing. I did my best, send them in, and that was that. And when going through, which those of you who didn't know about that, well, I mean, those of you who didn't see the video of him announcing the people who are going to be actually in those videos, Advanced Wars Days of Ruin, you don't have to worry because I didn't get the part, which I am thankful for. I don't think I could handle doing that. The only reason, I mean, I was confident for the very beginning I wasn't going to get it. I mean, not because I had a lack of confidence. It was just because, one, when it came to the Advanced War games, I have never played almost any. I've only played one. So I'm pretty sure my knowledge would have impeded that. Plus the fact that I've never voice acted almost anything besides in a lyric video. I'm pretty sure that was also going to impede the ability to get this role, which in the end I did. But I'm just glad that I at least tried to audition. As long as you try. That's my motto. That's a terrible motto. Anyway. Anyways, I just thought you guys would be interested in hearing about that I auditioned for that. I mean, again, I didn't get the part, which was fine. I'm glad I didn't, because I don't think I would be able to handle it. Oh, speaking of audio-related things, for those of you who've seen it, I do have my new microphone. I'm not using it because something's wrong with the audio box, and I'm having troubles getting it set up, so that microphone will unfortunately probably not be used for, like, I don't know how long, at least until I can get a new audio box. So, for now, I'm not using it. I'm still with my Blue Yeti, so you're going to hear audio from this Blue Yeti for now, which I am a little sad about, because I had this microphone, I probably told this story before, I've had this microphone, this new microphone, since last Christmas, and I've never been able to use it purely because I was a baby and didn't want to hold it, and I wanted to buy a stand to go with it. I think it was last month, around last month or a few weeks ago. The stand was purchased, and I do have it, which you saw from the video, the small shorts that I made. I have the stand for it. Just the audio box isn't working, so this is something that's going to be fixed in the future. I am going to try to fix this, but for now, this is just sort of how it's going to be. I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. Oh, yeah, food debates. That's one of the other topics that I didn't get to. I mean, yeah, right now, because like I said before, most people would, because I've heard this complaint before, that tea is just heated up water. And because I didn't put a lot of the flavoring that I had wanted in this tea, I could definitely taste just warm water. I mean, I'm specifically drinking mint tea. That's the one I got because I like it. But even so, it just tastes like heated up, well, room temperature water right now. Chat revenue? Oh yeah, wait a minute. Did I turn that off? Hold on. I want to see something really quick. I hope I turned that off. Okay, yes. Good. I turned it off. Okay. I'm sorry. I just had to make a quick take on that. So I do have the ability to monetize videos. I'm not going to. For those of you who don't know what that means, is monetization is basically putting ads on your video. I'm not doing that just yet, because I don't think, and plus it's been advised over all of YouTube Studio and from videos I've seen, that's like, as soon as you hit 1,000 subs, because if you get 1,000 subscribers, you're eligible to apply for advertisement to get ads on your video, which I did, and I got it, so now I can put ads on my video if I wanted to, and I can put chat revenue on my live streams, which I have that turned off for now, which is good. Last stream I did, I think it was AcousticJamm, which I think you guys can see in the chat. He donated like, I don't remember how much, but I wasn't expecting anyone to donate, because whenever I turned on the ability for me to advertise, it just, I don't know if this happened for anyone else, but it automatically just turned on my ad revenue for my live stream, which basically means you can donate money via live stream. Or maybe it was just an accidental thing I did. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry, I'm going all over the place with the conversation. So, getting back to what I was talking about food thing, I'm pretty sure the majority of you probably heard the classic food war, whatever, about pizza. About pineapple on pizza. And how pineapple on pizza is not the best thing in the world. That some people would find it disgusting. Don't get me wrong, I don't eat it either. I do not eat my pineapple on pizza, but that's not to say that I'm disgusted by it. Well, the reason why I don't eat pineapple on pizza is because just in general, I don't like pineapple. That's the reason why I don't eat pineapple pizza, because I just don't like pineapple. So I don't hate against anyone who chooses to eat pineapple on pizza. I just think that is indeed. I mean, okay, I don't know if anyone else has seen these pizzas before, but whenever I was younger, whenever I was a kid, before YouTube was a second thought in my brain, that was probably the wrong expression to use. But whenever I was a kid, there was this pizza place that I went to, and I don't know how people this day and age can complain about pineapple on pizza when, as a kid, there was stuff like there was chocolate pizza, cinnamon pizza, there was macaroni on pizza. I don't know how people can complain about having pineapple on pizza when you have all these, I saw someone talking about corn pizza. How can people talk about, how is the biggest debate? That's something I don't understand. How is the biggest debate you can have over pizza, specifically whether or not pineapple should be on pizza? There are so many other varieties of pizza out there that I think are insane, like corn on pizza. I definitely tried corn before. I don't like it, and I could debate why corn should not be on pizza. I don't really care if pineapple on pizza is bad or not, and the reason why I don't care is because I don't like pineapple in general, so I can't compare, because I've never tried it before, how pineapple is good on pizza. So I can't really say anything about pineapple on pizza. I can indeed talk about the rest of them, because that's stuff I tried before, so I can talk about those all I want. But the chocolate pizza, the cinnamon pizza, those are honestly pretty good. But yeah, for some reason the cinnamon pizza was so much more sugary than the pure chocolate pizza, which was even more surprising to me. But anyways, sorry, that was just a small food debate. The other small food debate besides drinking hot water tea is the other debate. So just wanted to wrap that up. Gonna take a sip of my tea here. Oh, I'm almost done with it. Uh, yeah. Um, but to drive the point home with the podcast channel, if you like gaming related stuff, in the future I am implementing the game room, so you can expect gaming to be a part of. It's still gonna confused and then some, which you can find the link to in the description. I actually forgot to put my new Confused as Always channel in the description as well. The Confused Indeed Rap Battle channel. Uh, which those videos take so much longer to make, not because of like making rap or anything, but because I gotta find, I can't do all those voices by myself. I gotta find people. But anyways, there will be. I'll try. I'm doing my best to try. Ooh, hear that voice crack? Morning voice. I am trying to get uh everything done to have a rap battle video posted this month. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm trying to make it so that does happen. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, that wasn't the point. Back to what I was talking about for the podcast channel. Confused and Then Some is going to stay mainly the podcast channel, but I am going to implement a gaming series on it so you guys can see gameplay videos, and I do plan on doing gaming live stream videos. Gaming live stream videos, that doesn't make any sense. Gaming live streams in the future. That's going to happen in a few months. I'm going to update you guys on that so you guys can get ready for when that happens. Oh, there's water all over my desk. No doubt from the tea. No doubt. I don't know if any of you have ever drinking tea before or how you prepared it, but the way I'm doing my tea, you guys can't see it. I don't have my camera set up. But basically, I use tea bags, which is pre-made tea bags. So basically, I just take one out of the box, put it in the hot water, and let it do its work. And because the tea bag always sits on the bottom, that's where all the main flavor is. So whenever you're just drinking like just the first half of it, it just tastes like hot water. And the more you get to the ground, the stronger the flavor is. And it gets really hard to drink when it's more flavor. Probably because I've been drinking more water than I have of flavored anything. It's just really strong to get a taste of because the flavor is so concentrated at the bottom. I'm going to try to drink this last bit. Wish me luck! Ah! Oh! That is good tea. I enjoy that. Alright. Oh, we've already been going for 30 minutes? I thought it was more like 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you all who is able to join the early morning live stream. Again, I'm well aware that there's a lot of you guys' time zones that are hours off from mine, so these early morning live streams for me, which when I wake up, so my sleep schedule is I wake up at 6 a.m., I go to sleep at 8:20 because I value sleep. I mean, usually I'm out late for one reason or another, but usually I try to get in bed by 8, but I usually go to bed at 9. I get in bed by 8, I fall asleep at 9, or at least I try to anyway. So I'm sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. Thank you, ADHD. Which that's another thing I want to talk about, just a small thing people, or maybe not everyone. I see a few people talking about it, like, so the disorder, the mental disorder of failing to concentrate and having a hard time to focus, that's called ADHD. That's the thing that I have, ADHD, which I think I'm getting it confused. Yeah, I was about to say something else. I think that's the personality disorder. Associative. Yeah, no. That's the personality disorder. I'm getting them confused. But anyways, I see people whenever they talk about it, they always refer to it, and that's how I referred to it for the longest time as well, which was ADD, just ADD, which technically that's not the proper term if you're referring to it by its initials. That's not the word I want to use, but that's the word that's coming to mind. These early, waking up early and talking is not my strong suit, so I'm going to be messing up my words. But that's not how you're supposed to say it, ADD. You're supposed to pronounce it ADHD because that's the full. Again, I don't remember exactly what those stand for because I'm failing to concentrate this morning. Um, but you're not supposed to call it ADD, you're supposed to call it ADHD. And I've been trying to implement it more, calling it ADHD over ADD, which I've been doing a good job at that, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't know why I went on that tangent. I thought it was just interesting to bring up. It probably wasn't interesting, but yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, early morning live streams, that's what I was talking about. Time zones. Again, I'm really sorry if for those of you who can't make it because it's like 6 a.m. for me, but it could. Well, I made a specific note to try to make this morning's live stream 6:30 because I had nothing prepared, which I think I started this 6:30 on the dot or 6:31, but uh I know a lot of people can't make it to these early morning live streams because their time zones are like a few hours earlier or later than me. So if I'm waking up at like 6 and I start the live stream at 6:20, 6:30 a.m., some people are like at 3:30 a.m., 4:50 a.m. So I know that a lot of you can't make it to these early morning live streams, which is another reason why I'm putting the live stream VOD playlist on the channel. So for those of you who couldn't make it, you can rewatch the VOD so you guys won't miss it. Um, uh, there was something else I wanted to talk about related to the early morning live streams. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna explain this better in a future video, but to sort of give you more context of what early morning live streams is about, it's generally like what we're doing right now, just me talking about random things, whatever I want. Drinking tea in the morning, because that's something I usually do whenever I wake up in the morning. And that's the content of what you can expect. Well, I'll probably be looking up stuff too, since I figured out that I have this operational. I have it labeled as gaming. That's not how you spell records, but whatever. Um. Anyways, I will try to make it more interesting for future live streams. But for now, we're just sort of boringly talking. I hope that's okay with you guys. Um. So for those of you who may be joining, which I think someone else joined, and you're new to the stream, for these early morning live streams, I'm gonna try to go for an hour long. I'll probably go a little bit over that, but for the minimum, I'll always try to go an hour long for these live streams. So I'll if I start around 6:30 a.m., I'm gonna be finished somewhere around 7 a.m., which I know a lot of you go to school. Which now it's summer. I understand that you guys want to sleep late. Which is funny because I had this whole speech prepared and I was like, wait a minute, why am I preparing a speech related to school when it's summer? Most people are getting out either this week or the next week. Why am I talking about school? Because I had prepared to say things like I'm doing early morning live streams, not late night live streams, because when it comes to school, I know how valuable sleep is. Sleep is important, so I don't want to do late night live streams that keeps people up. It's better to go to sleep early than wake up early. I don't think I said that correctly. Waking up early is not going to hurt you. Going to sleep late indeed will. Or at least, that's always been my experience anyway. I could be completely wrong about that. Since we have like a whole half of the stream left, I'm gonna find something interesting to look up for you guys, so it won't be just us talking forever. Um, ooh, yeah. Since I didn't put the link, I talked about them before, but since I didn't put their link in the description of this live stream, which I will do next time if I do intend, or if I think that I'm gonna be talking about them. Oh, live stream, please don't crash. Oh, I forgot if I look up stuff, bad things happen. Oh, Twitch. Oh, not Twitch. I mean, chat has twitched. That's what I meant to say. I'm gonna look up the game room so you guys can check them out. If you... Oh, no, I see the... No, what is happening? Everything is going wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. No. No. Stream is messing up. Oh, I hope you guys are okay. It's gonna be a little laggy. Man, I forgot. Man, once I get... No, the chat. I'm sorry. I'm just really worried about the stream crashing on you guys. I want to do this quickly and shut down this window so you guys can check it out. There is not going to be any live chat here because I forgot to set it up because I didn't think I would need it. So here, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. So here, as you can see, this is, oh, I'm sorry. Did I call it the game room? This is the game rec room. I'm gonna see where the chat is. Okay, I just wanted to see because I can't see you guys talking. So this is the rec room. And as you can see, this is a lyric channel. I don't remember how many subscribers they had before because I subscribed to them a few months ago and I could have sworn they only had like 100, 200, I think, subscribers, which blew my mind because I'm like, this content is amazing. Why doesn't this have any more subs on it? So I don't have the link to this in the description, but if you want to look up this game rec room right here, look this up to check out these lyric videos. They are extremely good, and their most recent one is right here, which is absolutely amazing. And look at the views on these videos. What is this ridiculous? Well, this one has more, which I'm more happy about. But what is the rest of this ridiculousness? They more views. Okay, these do have more views. I'm more happier about that. But they deserve so many more views. Their content is so amazing. And I found them out, which this is the funny part. I'm going to switch back so I'm not crashing the stream. And I'm going to look back to see if the stream has crashed. No, it has not. Okay. Basically, would you stop sending me... Go away. YouTube Studio is sending me errors. Yes, I'm well aware I'm having issues. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, they would be indeed on the level. And for those of you who weren't here whenever I said it, I'm starting literally right after this stream is over, making a video reviewing and talking about their content because they deserve to be more well known. I don't know how much of a reach I'm going to be able to give. I'm sorry. Early morning phlegm. Excuse me. Sorry. Because, well, I know some people from the main channel do come over to see the new ones because I do still advertise both my rap battle channel and my podcast channel on the main channel. So those of you who are on the main channel and who aren't subscribed to the podcast channel or the rap battle channel, you can see what's still being uploaded. I have the playlists for the main content that I post and upload on those channels on the main page. So if you scroll down, you'll be able to see them. Anyways, the point of saying all that is I really hope I can get that video. I haven't even started scripting the video to talk about their stuff. Well, okay. A little side note here for a second. All other projects are being pushed aside. Well, not for that video specifically. I am going to try to stick to the schedule of uploading for the podcast channel. Because for those of you who didn't see the upload schedule that I made, the official upload schedule, you know, that thing that I did not have for a year. So the schedule for my uploads is for the main channel here on Confused As Always, 4 to 5 videos a month. That might change in the future. For the Rap Battle channel, 1 video a month. 1 or 2 videos a month, and for the podcast channel, because those videos are a little bit easier to do, I do 1 video a week for the podcast channel, 1 video a week, or 1 live stream a week. That's the main idea. The reason why, for those of you who weren't around and you didn't see it, the reason why nothing was being uploaded for the past few weeks was because I was gone for an entire week on my last school event. I made a video on the main channel talking about it. Some of you saw it, and for those of you who may be watching and commented all the nice stuff about having fun on the trip, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. But for those of you who didn't know, I was gone for that week, so if you're wondering why there wasn't any uploads for the podcast channel, it's because that was the reason. I was gone for the entire week. So I am back, and now that I'm an adult person, I am going to push all non-essential projects to the side because I tweeted about this as well on my Twitter, which I'm going to try to advertise as much because I think only 6 people follow me. The only reason why I got Twitter in the first place was to update you guys on things that were happening. I'm not the biggest fan of like other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, not because I don't like them in general, but just because I don't really have a use for them. So I don't really use them, but I do have a Twitter to give people updates, and for those of you who weren't there when I talked about it, if I don't have a subject to talk about for the podcast channel, I usually go on Twitter and make a post asking people who follow me, what topic would you like to see me discuss on the podcast channel? So, anyways, I'm sorry, getting all that out of the way. I'm sorry, my ADHD, I sort of forgot everything of what I was talking about. I guess I could spend this time to welcome all the new people. I see the viewer count slowly rising. Thank you all for joining the stream, which it's probably going to be over in a few minutes. So for those of you who weren't here whenever I was talking about it, I'm going to try to do for these early morning live streams, I'm going to try to do an hour long, which right now we're reaching 42 minutes worth of live stream, so it's going to be ending in a few minutes. Well, we still got plenty of time, so if you guys want to just hang out, we could do that. So thank you everyone who joined this early morning live stream, and for anyone who joined who may be thinking, "Oh man, I missed it," don't worry about it, because I'm having. Again, I'm making either today or tomorrow, depending on if I can get the video reviewing the channel, the game room, done quick today. Well, it probably wasn't be a problem. I could technically record the video on my phone if I wanted to explain what the early morning live streams are going to more detailed entail. I probably will do another early morning live stream tomorrow, which for those of you guys who don't know when the early morning live stream is going to start, which you probably don't because I didn't say anything about it. The early morning live stream, which, I mean, unless you follow me on Twitter, you knew that this early, did I say Twitch? Twitter, this early morning live stream was going to happen. But tomorrow, 6, I'm going to try to make it always the same time so you guys can expect it. 6:30 a.m., I'm going to be doing another early morning live stream. So if you can make it during that time, which again, I know some of you are on different time zones, so I'm sorry if you miss it because you're on a different time zone. For most of my live streams, I probably won't, which I know that sounds kind of unfair. I won't be getting, because again, for those of you who weren't there, I try to go to my Discord server, and whenever I'm doing a live stream, I do my best to talk to everyone there to see what time zone works best for them, that I could do a live stream that they would be good to jump in on, which I'm not going to do that for these early morning live streams because again, they're early morning. And if you missed the explanation of the main reason why I'm starting to implement early morning live streams is because I'm trying to help get my voice ready for the day, because one of the biggest problems I have when making content during the day is that my voice isn't warmed up. I haven't talked or anything. I've just been drinking tea, which isn't enough on its own. So I still have to warm up my voice. So these early morning live streams are good to sort of work up my voice, to sort of help get me ready for the day, which already I'm starting to feel ready to go for the day. I still have a little phlegm in my voice, in my throat. That would make more sense. Oh, I can't remember if I talked about this. The week that I was gone for that school event, I recorded every day. I think I did talk about this, but I recorded videos of the every day of that week. And it's going to be the longest video I've ever made, and it's going to be uploaded on the podcast channel, showing you guys in detail. There's a lot of funny stuff that happened I think you guys would enjoy. But I'm trying to get videos set ahead of time to go up because, again, it is going to be a much longer video to make, and I don't want to worry about making 2 videos at once. So I want to get videos prepared for the podcast channel ahead of time so I can have a handful ready to upload so I don't have to worry about them. And then I'll start working on the longest video I've ever made, which that's probably going to happen in a few weeks, maybe a whole nother month until I'm able to edit the video, because there's 90 videos, pictures all together of footage I have to go through and make a script for, going in detail of all the things that happened that day. It's gonna take forever. So anyways, I probably talked about that. Sorry for repeating myself. I think we're close to nearing it's 45 minutes. We're sort of close to nearing the end of the hour. I probably won't literally end it on the hour when we reach an hour. I'm probably still gonna go for a few minutes more. Just thought you guys would know. Sorry, excuse me. I should not be clearing my voice, because technically that is a bad thing. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give them every chance. I'm gonna give every chance to support them, because I feel... What? Hey there, a quick question. Which is the better tower defense game, Blue Tower Defense or Plants vs. Zombies? Well, if you want my opinion... I have played a little bit about Balloon Tower Defense, but I have played Plants vs. Zombies more, and purely because I played that game a little bit more, I would choose Plants vs. Zombies. So if that answers your question, I would prefer Plants vs. Zombies, but I do know about Balloon Tower Defense, and it's a pretty good game. Which, speaking of tower defense, I think literally, not yesterday, a few days ago, I jumped in a Discord call with a few friends, and we played Roblox Tower Defense. Which, I gotta say, there are a handful of Roblox Tower Defense games that I really do enjoy. I think there's only like two really good ones out there, or three really good ones out there on Roblox. And I really love Roblox's tower defense games. There's just like few of them that's kind of slow paced. So it's kind of annoying to get through just because it's really slow. So yeah, oh, speaking of Roblox. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to get back to what I said before about oh yeah, for all of you, I want to make this quickly. Say this quickly. For those of you who are new to the stream, don't worry about interrupting me. I'm going to lose my train of thought anyway because I have ADHD. So if you guys want to say something, if you have a question, I'll do my best to answer it when I see it. So just shoot them away if you have any questions, and I'll get to them and I'll answer them. So, what was I saying? Yeah, see, I already lost my train of thought. Oh, no, I remember. No, I don't. I just forgot. I'm so sorry, guys. This is a problem with me doing early morning live streams, is that I lose my train of thought so easily whenever I'm specifically tired, which that usually happens early in the morning and late at night. And so today I'm just sort of more all over the place than I used to be. I'm so sorry for that. So, I think I remember what I was going to say, which was, I think, yeah, so I'm going to push all other projects aside. Right now, the main project that's happening, that's going to be going down, the most recent uploads, what's this? What's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, I had this conversation, and I will argue this until the end of time. My favorite Pokemon will for always be Snivy, Superior. I meant to say Superior, but I said Snivy first. From good old generation of Pokemon's Black and White. Something interesting, I'm going to go off topic anyway. So, going into the subject of Pokemon of my favorite, so to give you my top 3 favorite Pokemon, my number 1 favorite all-time Pokemon will always be Superior. Snivy, one of the starters from Pokemon Black and White. My second favorite is always Gengar, the good old ghost-type Pokemon, good old Gengar. And my third favorite Pokemon, even though I wanted to rank them higher, I just can't because I love Superior and Gengar too much. My third favorite Pokemon would be Hydreigon. So just there's some Pokemon information for you guys, which I don't remember if I told you guys about this. I sometimes just forgot what I'm even talking about mid-sentence, like I'm speaking, and then I just forget about what the topic even was. Yeah, you probably notice in this live stream, I am very much like that. So, what was the other thing? Not Pokemon related. Oh yeah, it was Pokemon related. I don't know if you guys have ever... I know that the remakes... I can't remember if they're already released or if they're yet to be released. The remakes of, I think, Diamond and Pearl, was it? That Nintendo was releasing, the remake. I think I played Pearl? I think either played Pearl or Diamond. I only played it once, of the original game, not the remake. One of the original games that I do have is Pokemon well, I say original. I don't have the original Pokemon Gold. I have Pokemon Heart Gold. That's what it's called. I had, for Pokemon Heart Gold, I had this big thing. I got to Silver Mountain. I had this big team, and like an idiot. So here's a story that you Pokemon fans may enjoy. I did a trade with a friend, and like an idiot who didn't understand what Pokemon was, I traded away my starter, which was Cyndaquil, by the way. I would like to get that out of the way. I traded my Cyndaquil starter for the sake of evolving my Haunter into a Gengar. Yeah, that was a real stupid move of me. But anyways, I thought that was just a small story you guys would enjoy. I restarted. Like, I gotten long ways in my Pokemon Gold. I didn't even finish the game, but I restarted it because now I've played Pokemon Sword. I think that's the only one that I played. It's funny. The one Pokemon game that I think most people doesn't really like the most, Pokemon Sword. Well, I say that, I don't know specifically. I mean, personally, I didn't hate the game, Probably because the littlest things entertain me, so I don't really have an issue with most games. But ever since playing Pokemon Sword, because normally whenever I play Pokemon and put together a team, I just put together a thematic team, basically just whatever I thought looked the coolest. But ever since playing Pokemon Sword, I've realized the importance of creating a good team up. So with that being the case, I decided that I wanted to restart my Pokemon Heart Gold file and start with a clean slate with a better understanding of how putting together teams work and having a good team now that I have more knowledge. I started the game like a few years ago, never finished it. I think I don't have it with me. I'll probably get it ready for the next live stream to show you guys what I have on the team. Oh, speaking of starters, I always a little another more information, Pokemon information on me for you guys. I always for Pokemon starters, unless it's Pokemon Black and White, because for that generation, I will always choose Snivy as my starter Pokemon, always. But if it's not, literally, if it's any other generation, I will always choose the Fire starter. I will always choose the Fire starter. Mainly, and here I do have a reason for it. I see your question. I'll get to that in just a second. For the question, I forgot what I said mid-sentence. I always choose the Fire starter unless it's Pokemon Black and White, in which case I will always choose Snivy because that is my favorite Pokemon. And I had that debate for so long with a friend who would prefer Poplio from Pokemon Sun and Moon as a starter. And we actually went on the online Pokemon website called Pokemon Showdown, which is a place where you can create a team and then you can battle against either random people online or you can jump in a room with someone else, with a friend, and then you can battle either in solo battles, team battles. I think they even once in a while have like events for Pokemon Showdown. But anyways, which is a really good website. I would recommend it if you love Pokemon and you would like to get into some online fights with someone or something. I would recommend using Pokemon Showdown. I don't even know if the website is still up anymore, but that's a really good Pokemon website. But anyways, just because I'm having some fun talking and I know some more people are joining the stream, even though we're about to hit an hour, I'm probably gonna go longer for the sake of talking more because I know a few people are just now arriving and getting into it. So to your question, my favorite part of Sword and Shield is where a wild Pokemon starts chasing me. I wonder if that was the biggest intrigue about the game, at the fact that when it comes to like the areas like the tall grass, you could actually see the Pokemon. I wonder if that's what really drove people to it. I'm really curious about that. I mean, to be honest, it caught my interest too. But I don't know. I mean, it's cool being able to see the Pokemon and being able to get them, but I think one of the intrigues of some of the original Pokemon games was the mystery. I could be completely wrong about that. Um I always a grass starter person because the first Pokemon game I played, I accidentally picked a Bulbasaur by accident and decided always to pick a grass type. Yeah, I'm the same way. Unless it's Black and White, then I will indeed pick the grass starter because again, Snivy is my all-time favorite Pokemon. I love Superior. But other than that gen of Black and White, I will always pick the fire starter, which again, my reason for I didn't say it, but my reason for always picking a fire starter is because seeing what everyone else like Poketubers talk about, more specifically that having a fire Pokemon on your team is important. I mean, usually a fire Pokemon, like the fire starter Pokemon, is usually a good Pokemon to go for. It's usually, I mean, obviously, it's not usually the strongest fire starter you can get in the game, but there are some cases where, I forgot which gen it was, but one of the gens has literally almost, like, no fire Pokemon at all, so getting the fire, I think it was in Ruby and Sapphire, that there was, like, only 2 or 3 fire Pokemon, not including your, starter that you could choose from. So I understand the importance of wanting to have a fire Pokemon in your team. So I'll always choose the fire starter if possible, just to have that fire Pokemon on my team. We jumped from we jumped from a really weird place of talking about YouTube to Pokemon. That was such a smooth transaction too. Good job, guys. You did a good job. What do you mean, warning? YouTube Studios, go away. We're having fun. I would try to open up another window to look up Pokemon related stuff, but if you guys couldn't tell from the last time I did that, I feel like I almost crashed the stream, so I'm not doing that again. I'll try to find a better setup next time. So for those of you who weren't here who said it, if you guys couldn't make it to the stream, do not worry. I am going to put these on a VOD. I don't know why I took it off the playlist off of the main page for the channel, but I'm putting it back up so you guys can see all the VODs of the live streams that happened so you guys won't have to miss it. And again, I am going to try to stream tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. So if you guys could make it, it would be glad to have you on the live stream. But if you can't make it, well, I know it's summer break, so I know some of you guys would prefer to sleep in. And yeah, you have no obligation at all to join these early morning live streams. If you can, that's great. If you don't want to, then that's fine. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So you have no obligation to joining these early morning live streams. Just if you can, that's awesome. But if you can't, don't worry about it. The VODs will be up. I mean, it goes until like right now. For me, it's 7:30 a.m. I don't know what you guys' time zones are. That was bad English. But and it's not even an hour yet. So I know most people would either wake up around this time or like 8 a.m. Well, I don't know how most people wake up, but anyways, some people would be able to catch the tail end of the streams, which is probably the reason why I'm deciding to go a little bit longer for my streams, just for the sake of people who couldn't join like the early bits of the live stream. They can jump in and they get to see all the things you talk about late stream. I mean, I guess that kind of makes it better, I guess. We're about to hit an hour, but I'm gonna go just a little bit longer for the sake of enjoying talking, because I'm enjoying talking to you guys. Oh, I want to talk about that. I don't remember if I made this as a prime discussion in one of my last live streams I did. Between the decision of making like recorded content as opposed to doing live content, which if you're doing, I understand Twitch is like a big thing for live streams, and I understand that. But I wouldn't really want to stream on Twitch. I mean, in the future, depending on what happens with the channel, where it goes, I probably will end up doing streams on Twitch. But for the most part, I would want to do streams here on YouTube. Nothing against Twitch. I mean, Twitch does have its problems. Don't get me wrong. For any of you who knows Twitch's ecosystem and how all that works, you know that some of it's kind of messed up. Which, for those of you who don't know, excuse me, I'm getting a lot of phlegm in my throat. You know what I mean. If you don't know what Twitch is primarily a streaming platform. I would much rather prefer recorded content over streaming content, just because I have a big love for doing things like video editing. So I would much rather prefer doing recorded content over doing live content. But there are pros to doing live content as well. The pros of doing recorded content is the ability to put my own creative touch on the videos that I like doing, and it lets me spread out to do more unique edits that I've ever done before and just learn and, do a bunch of cool stuff. But the pros of live streams, even though I don't get to edit them, technically I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to. The pros of live streaming, I might need to get a drink of water or something. My throat's kind of drying up on me. But anyways, the pros of doing live streams is, well, the biggest one I can think of right off the top of my head, is being able to talk to you guys over the past few live streams. Because before live streams was even something I tried to do, I was dead set on only doing recorded content, because I thought live stream is like literally nothing. Like, I don't like recorded content, but after doing, not recorded content. I love doing recorded content. Who cares about doing live content? But after doing my first ever live stream, I had such a different outlook on streaming. I enjoy streaming a lot more now than I've ever had, even though I don't get to do what I'm most passionate about, video editing. One of the enjoyments I get is talking to you guys, which I really love doing. Even though in the past live streams I've only had like a handful of people to talk to, that's been some of the funnest times I've ever had doing live streams, and I really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys are enjoying these streams too. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and even though I don't know if anyone who watches these live streams are a part of my Discord server, but for those of you who aren't, I try my best to be a part of my Discord server, talking to people as much as I can. But for the majority of the time, I'm always so busy that I don't really have time to talk to people in the server, which I'm really disappointed about. Because being a part of live streams and talking to you guys and talking to you guys through Discord, hanging out with you guys, it's so much fun. It's some of the great I enjoy it. Like, what else is there to say about it? So it really stinks that some of the times I'm not able to talk to you guys through Discord, hanging out with you guys as much as I would love to. Um, which is one of my greatest excitements about being able to do these early morning live streams. I see your question. I want to finish my thought. Sorry, I probably should have said that before. I see your question or whatever you said. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Or right now, because I literally just forgot what I said. Oh yeah, no, I remember. I think someone's awake in my house. I hear a door. Well, anyways, whatever. I did, because of that, I forgot. Excuse me. I forgot what I said, so I'm gonna get to you. Twitch usually takes a lot of time. Most streams I know go for 2 hours at a time minimal. Well, yeah, see, that's the thing about streaming as opposed to recorded content. There's a heavy difference. I mean, there's similarities between streaming and recording as far as watch time, which is very important for both platforms. If you don't know how the YouTube ad revenue works, and for Twitch it isn't the same, but it is similar, watch time is specifically for ads. The longer you watch an ad, the more that YouTuber gets paid. And it's funny because I'm gonna make a whole other video on this for my podcast channel as well, talking about this. How the AdSense works is whenever you get paid, you post a video, have ads on it, people watches it. YouTube doesn't just go, here's your money, you can take it now. No. YouTube, this is how YouTube makes its money as well. Whenever you post a video and you put ads on it, people watches it and you get money from it. YouTube not only gives you your money that you made from that video that you had put ads on, but YouTube takes a cut of that money. This is one of the ways that they make money as well. So they take part of your money. So you don't get all the money that you make from a video, which is, for those of you who may have seen an MCN and may be interested, please do not join an MCN for 2 reasons. One of the reasons is an MCN makes a lot of hollow promises that doesn't fulfill on anything. And number 2, with an MCN, they also take a part of your money. They take a cut of your money. So just, can you wrap your head around that? YouTube takes a part of your money. You don't get all the money. YouTube takes a cut of it. And an MCN makes its money by also taking a cut from the creators who joined the MCN. So, if you join an MCN, YouTube takes a piece of your money, and then the MCN also takes a piece of your money. It would have been, I understand, and I'm perfectly fine with YouTube taking a cut of my money. I understand that that's one of the ways YouTube makes its money. I am furious about MCNs doing this. I mean, I understand it's one of the ways they make money. It's one thing to take a cut of someone's money. It's something completely different to take a cut of YouTubers' money and don't fulfill on any of the promises that they had made for it. If they had fulfilled the promises, like, we promise that we will grow your channel. That's one of the main things an MCN would promise you, is they promise to grow your channel. I have never seen an MCN fulfill on that promise specifically. Never in my life. I don't know if there's any MCN that actually ever did fulfill on that promise. If there is, I've never seen it. But please do not, if you're thinking about going into things like YouTube, please do not join an MCN. Hollow promises and taking more cuts of your money than anything. And I see your comment. I'm going to answer that in just a second. But to finish what I was saying about Twitch, the difference between doing recorded content as opposed to doing live content. For recorded content, you would specifically need to make videos with ads on it that would get viewed multiple times, and that's how you would make money. For live streams, you do have ads on those live streams. 2 hours, I've seen Twitch streamers who go on for like 5 hours, 6 hours, because for people who go into live streaming for Twitch as a full-time job, they don't have the privilege of recording content ahead of time, setting them as schedules. They have to be there in person to do it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm thankful I record my content rather than being a streamer, because I can see how streamers would get a lot of pressure for having to make their money through everyday live streams, just everyday live streams. I could not keep up with that. The way that I make my recorded content, I could not keep up with the stress of having to do live streams. So that's the difference between recorded content and live content. For recorded content, you don't it's a permanent thing. People watch the videos, you get money for it. For people for ads, people watch it, you get money for it. For live streams, people have to live for longer periods of time, because for things like donations over Twitch's live streams, donations, making money, subscribing, that's where their main revenue would come from. So I would much rather prefer recorded than live content, is basically the point of saying that. Now, getting back to you guys, I already read that one. How dare you start a live stream without me? I was sleeping. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why this is called the early morning live stream, because it's early in the morning. Again, if you guys can't make it to these early morning live streams, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna put these as a VOD on the main channel page, the playlist, so you guys won't necessarily have to miss it. What else? They exploit a market of people with no business experience for a cheap scam. Yeah, I would agree to that. MCNs are terrible. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about related to all the scamming, like you said. There was, oh yeah, Game Theory, I talked about this. I don't know if you guys seen that. Game Theory made this. It was years ago, a year ago, that they had talked about it, about this big MCN issue that they were having. That, what was it? $7.2 million were being stolen from creators by an MCN, which was absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, just don't ever join MCNs. Hollow promises and taking money without deserving to take the money. Again, I could go on the whole spiel about it would be completely different, them taking the cut of your money along with YouTube and promising to grow your channel and actually fulfilling on that promise of growing your channel. I would be a little bit more happy with that. I mean, I wouldn't be happy to the point of a part of that agreement is taking a cut of my money, but it would make things a little bit better if they actually fulfilled on their promises of growing your channel like they said they would do. Again, some MCNs promise different things, but that's the main thing most MCNs promise, to grow your channel. Don't trust that. Please don't trust that. I guess if you tweet Twitch like your primary job, 5 to 8 hours might seem reasonable. I mean, yeah, it's like I said, 5 hours is the most I've ever seen like on a Twitch stream. And for people who go into Twitch as a full-time job, that's their life. They have to be, maybe not exactly day after day, but in order to get their continuous ad revenue, and for new people to come in and see and be able to make money, being able to make money every day like you would do at a normal job, you would have to do it every single day, as opposed to recorded content that you record something, put ads on it, and people can see your past videos, and if they see the ads, you make more money from that ad video that you made months ago. For Twitch, I mean, technically you could do that for Twitch VODs. I mean, me personally, I don't have a problem with watching like Twitch VODs. Oh, but I know that there's a lot of people out there who would prefer to be there live in person and not have to watch the Twitch VODs, because they don't want to have to go through the whole thing and not be there, not being able to communicate to that streamer in person. I understand that, which again is a big problem for Twitch streamers, and one of the reasons why they would have to stream day after day after day after day. One, yeah, to make their money, and two, to always stay in connection with the people who watch them. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys are enjoying me talking about Twitch streaming versus recording YouTube, however people would prefer it. This is just how I see it. I don't know if other people would agree, but this is just the way that I see things. I'm going over a little bit over an hour for this stream. I may go just a little bit longer, so, how about this? I'll go until, because I have to end this stream soon, because I really want to get to the video. For those of you who weren't here, I have to open up the window. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I'll pull it up again for you guys because oh no, the chat is twitching again. I'll try to pull it up again here for you guys so you guys can see it. I talked about this early in the stream that I'm going to make the video on literally right after this stream is over. So I want you guys to really check them out. So let me see if I can. Oh no, the chat's going crazy again. I don't know if you guys see it. It's blinking. No, stop blinking. Stop blinking. Is it over? Oh, I got a notification. Hold on. I want to see what this is. It's probably... Oh, it is them. Okay, so you guys can't see it, but I'm going to read you the game. Okay, I want to quickly show you. You're going to see the notification. So this is the channel that I'm going to be reviewing and talking about. You can see a notification. I just looked and it was them. I'm going to make a review over this channel because they deserve it. Look at this. If you've never seen their content, you would think this would not be impressive. You would be so wrong. Their content is amazing. And look at these views. This is ridiculous. This one is more reasonable. 6,000. I would consider that to be a good number. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to talking to you guys. And I'm going to read to you the comment that I made, which was, you know what? With your permission, if I'm allowed to react/review your videos, I would like to make a video on my podcast channel about your channel and the content you make. And then they replied with a much longer thing saying, hi there, thank you so much for those kind words, getting to the main point of it, basically. Absolutely, you are allowed to react/review or do whatever you want to our content as long as you make sure credit to the original videos are there. So basically, all credit goes to these guys. They make amazing content. If you enjoy lyric videos, I highly suggest you check out the Game Rec Room. They do amazing jobs. What's that? I guess if you treat Twitch... Oh, no, that was the same thing. Sorry, I thought there was a new one. I'm gonna see what they posted. Give me a second. You can reach out on our Discord with this tag, and for respect out of them, I'm not going to reveal the tag because they probably don't want a bunch of people spam messaging them on DMs, so I'm not gonna give it out. Forgive the Undertale reference. Discord is a great way to communicate. All right, sweet. Okay, I just thought of something. Would it be... Well, the thing is, I'm well aware that there's a group of people who works on the Game Rec Room. I have no idea if any of them will be watching the stream. I highly doubt it. Which, one of the things... Hold on, I want to say... One of the things they said was, I was actually just checking out your own channel a few days ago, and I really enjoy the stuff as well. That surprises me. Sorry, you probably heard that door clicking. So, I'm going to end the stream in just a little bit here, but I want to finish talking about one of the things. One, it would be crazy if... It would be interesting to know if one of the people from the Game Rec Room was watching this live stream. I highly doubt it, though. So, to finish up, what I want to talk about really here quick, I don't know if I'm going to end it right after. I mean, I'm going to have to end this live stream sooner or later because I want to get to making the video reviewing and talking about the channel. I haven't even made the script for that video yet, so I'm going to have to get to work on that. But to finish up, you know what? I can't. I mean, yeah, I'm going to end the live stream. Don't worry about that. I understand you guys have your own things to do. You wouldn't want to hang around here for the longest part. But my channel has come from such an odd place and currently is in such an odd place. So for those of you guys, allow me to explain my channel history of how Confused as Always came and everything. So, I'm gonna go on my phone to look this up. I can't. I would try to do it one more time here on my laptop, but I can't. It's gonna break everything. So, the beginning of Confused as Always started with 2 gaming videos on Roblox that I was calling it a series, Roblox Weird Review. That was 1 year ago. I made 2 videos reviewing 2 different games. The very next one was the very first lyric video I've ever tried in my life. I didn't like it. The very next one I did was a voice acting demo reel, Cloaked Mercenary, which I have a little story to talk about with the Cloaked Mercenary demo reel that I had made years ago. Someone actually commented, sorry for that noise by the way, sorry, phlegm. Someone actually commented this was years ago. Someone, well, a year ago, I made the video a year ago for my voice acting demo reel, Cloaked Mercenary. Someone commented on that video asking for me to be a part of their Pokemon comic dubs that they were making. And it never ended up happening, just to be clear. That never ended up happening. They kept asking for a way for communicating. I told them. Nothing ever happened, though. So it's just interesting to think, because I'm a big fan of voice acting. If you can't tell from my lyric videos, I always try my best to voice act the characters as much as I can. And it's interesting to think that if I had gone through with it, because at this point in my channel's life, for the first few videos on my channel, up to the point to where I did Bombs Away, which was a League of Legends, what I call funny moments. And during this, by the way, quick story, early time in this, during the early days of my channel, I was in love with League of Legends. I've had sort of progressively less time to play League of Legends nowadays, which, personally, I think it would be fun to get back into doing League of Legends. It's a really fun game, but anyways, during this early times of my channel's life, during Bombs Away and the voice acting demo reel, even though I had made a lyric video, that was the furthest thing from my mind that I wanted to do. Lyric videos was not the content I was wanting to get into. I talked about this in my very first live stream. I had a bunch of other content ideas besides making lyric videos that I had ideas of making. And it's just interesting to think that if I had gone through with making being a part of the voice acting for the Pokemon comic dubs that this other guy wanted me to be a part of, well, technically he wasn't the only one. I also got a comment from this other person a year ago talking about this voice acting, I was gonna say play, that isn't right, murder mystery thing that they were doing, and they wanted me to audition. And I thought, okay, I checked it out, and I never auditioned. I don't know why I didn't audition for it. I don't remember why, but I just didn't audition for it. So I'm interested, because again, during this early day of my channel's life, music was the furthest thing from my mind. It was not the main content idea I wanted to go into. Voice acting was more inclined to what I was thinking of going into. So it's interesting. This is something I think about every once in a while. How different would Confused as Always be? How different would this channel be if I had gone through with that voice acting? Being a part of that voice acting? Would this channel be completely different? Would I even still be doing music, or would I be going down a voice acting path? Like, I have no idea. And there's no telling how it would end up, so it's insane. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this. Oh my goodness. For those of you who've been with the channel since the very beginning, you may remember a series that I attempted to start, but I don't think ever caught on, which was Showtime. Basically, Showtime was doing remixes to video game themes. The first two ever Showtime that I did was Showtime Asgore and Showtime Asgore from Undertale and Showtime Chaos King from Deltarune. Those are the first ever ones I made. They were terrible. Please don't look at them. Oh yeah, and the Nutso series. There's so many here that I forgot that I had started. So the Nutso series, you know what? It might break it, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'll try to look at chat when I can. I'm going to go to my channel here on stream just to show you everything I'm talking about, because I understand just sitting here on this stool, which is definitely me, don't worry about it, not a virtual avatar at all. This is really me, guys. I'm going to try to go to my channel. Please don't crash the stream. Please do not crash the stream. While I'm loading this up, I guess I'll tell you guys, if I didn't tell you guys before, the current project for the Confused as Always musical that I'm working on is Hollow Knight Musical Bite, so you can expect that to be the very next project I work on. And I'm going to have a whole video dedicated to talking about it, because the time it took to make this musical was ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to check to see to make sure the live stream's okay. Yep. Okay, I'm going to switch over to YouTube so you guys can see this. So, basically, as you can see, right here, these two videos right here were the first gaming videos I did here on the channel for Roblox Weird Review. This was the very first lyrical cover I ever made. And as you can see from the title, it says voice play. So the original idea for these types of videos for music and voice acting related, which you can see right here, voice demo, The main idea for my channel before I ever got into making music as a full-time thing for this channel was I wanted to have voice acting and music to be a weekend video and have gaming videos for the rest of the week. That was my original plan. But it never ended up happening. So this is the Bombs Away, which, can I just say something? I am really impressed by this thumbnail I made right here for Bombs Away, which also, something I want to point out, this Bombs Away video, the reason why I called it Bombs Away is because in the video I was fighting, I forget all the characters' name from League of Legends because it's been so long since I played the game, but the character that throws the time bombs, I was playing as Kog'Maw, if you can't tell from the thumbnail. I played as Kog'Maw, and this guy kept throwing bombs at me, and I was taking so much damage. That's why I called it Bombs Away. Literally a few months after I made this video, and this video had gone away from my mind, the exact same thing happened. I was playing as Kog'Maw, the guy was throwing bombs at me. It was amazing that it happened again. But anyways, that wasn't where I meant to. So, this Mark's battle, I have nothing to say about this. I think during Mark's battle was whenever I think I got my new stand microphone, whenever I had the clip-on stand. Not my professional microphone, but my stand. Yes, more, again, more. Yes, no, that's not. This video did not age well. So these are the two Showtime videos. I'm going to quickly glance over at chat. That's not where I look at chat because I can't see you guys talking where I was. The stream hasn't crashed. Thank you. Oh, you guys can see, as you guys can see, this is what I was working on this morning. All these pictures up here, speed rushing to get the thumbnail and everything I needed for this live stream done because I didn't have anything prepared for it. So, if you guys have seen my what did I call it? Revamp the musical video I did a few months ago. This video was on it. Oh yeah. No. What I meant to say for this video, I am really surprised at myself for making this thumbnail because it's more professional than I thought I would have had made it in the past. So I'm really proud of that. And one of the ones, so Nutso Sans, I already talked about the series of the Showtime series, which was going to be, again, remixes of video game themes, me putting lyrics to the remixes, not the originals. So these two were the first. But I also had an idea for the other series, which was Nutso, which was going to be mainly Undertale characters doing specifically air horn covers. If you've seen this video, you know it's air horns, and it's terrible. This was the first of the now departed video game music battles. The idea of it was basically it was similar to a rap battle, but instead it was all musical. It wasn't rap, it was more musical. And I'm sure confident anyways that most people who are part of this channel would know about Dusttail Megalovania with lyrics, the most viewed thing on my channel, by the way, a year ago, with terrible singing, not professional graphics at all, may I add. The most, and I'm gonna answer it right now, the most comments I ever get for Dusttail Megalovania with lyrics is the thumbnail. For those of you who know about the different Undertale remakes, the fan games of it, you would know that this Sans here in the thumbnail is not Dusttail Sans. This is horror-themed Sans. Now, I didn't know that there was a horror-themed Sans during the time I made this thumbnail. I just assumed that this was Dusttail Sans, but now, obviously, looking back, I know that that isn't the case. And people always ask me, why not change the thumbnail? Why is Horror Sans the thumbnail? Why isn't it Dusttail Sans? First off, I didn't know that it was Dusttail Sans. Secondly, will I change it? Nope, I'm going to keep it like this, and I do have a personal reason for it. And this is the biggest hit of my channel with over 100,000 views. That isn't the reason, by the way. I'm keeping the reason to myself. Card Castle. I didn't know how this one was going to go, the Card Castle theme. New Delta Lavania was also a really weird one. I'm going to skip all those because they're just normal covers. Really, nothing much. Megalo Comeback. This Megalovania Comeback. So this video was just a precursor. These are all the characters you could choose from. ARMS, Skull Kid, or Minecraft Steve. And as you can see in this video, it ended up being Minecraft Steve people have chosen. This video, I'm so disappointed by this video. I guess you could say that this video was the very first essence of how my podcast channel came to be, talking about stuff. So the making of Santa. The reason why I'm so disappointed with this video is because the size of the video, it's iPhone size. I was so angry when I finished because it didn't show me. So I'm just really upset with that one. These two were really interesting for its time. Which also, I really like the thumbnail. I think one of my favorite thumbnails that I've ever made was versus Maglor and Crowned. I really like how the thumbnail turned out. Squashimi, I didn't expect people to like it as much as they did. I got a lot of positive comments from it, which was surprising. I didn't expect that. So the next one is Creator's Block. I was just going through a rough patch. And as you could probably tell from all the things that I've done, this is Showtime Sans, basically Megalovania Remix, as I talked about before. I'm going to quick glance at the live stream. No? Okay. Live chat, I mean, just to see how it's going. Are we even still streaming? Yes. Okay. So you would probably notice, I think it outweighs it now. At the beginning of my channel when I was making all of these Megalovanias, because Megalovania was probably one of the main default songs that I've always gone to, mainly because people have requested it. Character story rap battle, rest in peace. Just so people know, the character story rap battle was only for this channel, Confused as Always, and it has, just like the video game music battles, it has officially been put to rest. This was the very first character story rap battle. Snatcher versus Azriel Dreamer. This was one of my favorite battles, and this was the first video that I've ever used my green screen in, which I still have it. I just don't use it because the space in my room is ridiculously small that I can't do anything with it. But I'm really impressed with the tracking for the face. I mean, obviously, this isn't the best I could have done. Well, at the time it was, but I'm really happy with the editing of how this video came out because I learned how to use a green screen, which was amazing. The rapping could have been better in this video, but whatever. And then Showtime Jebel, the first world revolving I made. And then Marks 2.0, basically trying to do a reboot of the old Marks theme that I did. And Dracula's Castle. This is where the where the Blue Yeti comes into play, because this is when I got the Blue Yeti and used it for this video. And you could probably tell that it was my first time using it because throughout the video you can hear the annoying clipping of the microphone throughout the whole thing. This video, I'll tell you this, I love this video because of all the editing I've done. For the rap battles, this is my favorite that I've ever done. You can see from this little clip here how cool it was. I'm just really disappointed about how the raps... And my house is drowning. Oh, yeah. So my house is drowning was basically me showing a little video of... This is whenever my house sprung a leak and water was dripping from the ceiling through the light bulbs. You heard me, through the light bulbs. And we got entirely new flooring placed because the rug on our floor was messed up. So I think the month after, or a few months after, we had called, I think, people. We paid them to come and redo our floors with new flooring. The DDD, Mass DDD, wait. Showtime, King DDD, Mass DDD. I think I only did those two DDDs, nothing else. I think I had a request to redo the DDDs, which, again, I'm really happy with this thumbnail and this one that I did that came out. This one was a little bit weirder to do, I will admit. Yeah, whatever. I don't really have anything else to say with it. Again, another Megalovania. The early days of my channel was literally just filled with Megalovania. So I had another video game music battle. I was trying to get into a feel to it. This was the very last video game musical battle, and then I put it to rest. And then Megalo, Something Wrong. This had Error Sans in it. And then this was another character story rap battle. Bill Cipher versus Grand Admiral Thrawn. I will admit... This is probably the oddest matchup that I've ever done, because for rap battles, I usually try to pair them up with people who have similarities. These two don't have anything similar to do with them at all. I mean, they're both smart, I guess. I don't know. This thumbnail, I'm so happy with how this thumbnail turned out, which stinks because the raps for this video, for this character story rap battle video, stunk. This video, the raps weren't best because a lot of people pointed out for the Snatcher versus King Boo, I rhymed fire with fire, which I do regret. Which also, the raps in this one was not good at all. Just to be clear, this one had a lot better raps in it. I just did a few mistakes. And then here, my first ever musical bites. You know what? No, I remember. I made up my mind that I was not going to officially call this musical bites because I never put an end to it. So I started with my favorite Zelda character of all time, Zant, with the remnants of Twilight theme, and then Kumidi with Grim, I'm calling him because I don't remember his name, and then Ganon. Technically speaking, there was supposed to be one more musical bites after Silent Guardians, which was Ganon's final evolved form from Hyrule Warriors. That never ended up coming to be, and I refuse to call this the official, the first ever channel's musical bites because I never put an end to it. So I'm not gonna call this my first ever musical bites. The Hollow Knight musical bites will be the first ever musical bites I make. Meta Knight Revenge with lyrics. I actually got a lot of new people from the channel with this one, which intrigued me. I got a few comments from some people who said they joined the channel by watching Meta Knight Revenge with lyrics, which was really interesting. Corruption versus Chris. I don't know why I called it Corruption. That was not, it was called versus Chris. This was a fan made song from a fan made game. I think it was from a fan made game. Again, I'm going to quickly check the chat. Hi, hello, hey, it's nice to see you, man. I can't check the chat because I didn't implement it on this screen like a loser. So, this has been one of my favorites to work on. Singing was atrocious, but it was one of my favorite videos that I've worked on. This one, again, I'm really happy with how the thumbnail turned out. And someone pointed out that the lyrics for this video, it sort of ended up sounding like the Flintstones theme, which looking back, there's definitely a remnant. Oh, this one. That's all I had to say for that one. This was one of my favorites to work on. Temicide, coming from Undertale True Genocide, as you can see from the title. This was one of my favorites to work on, probably because I really love playing Temmie for some reason. I don't know, I just had so much fun working this one. Reality Check Through the Skull. So for those of you who don't know, almost clicked on it. For those of you who don't know, Reality Check Through the Skull, that was literally this. This video, I used Reality Check Through the Skull. I didn't know that when first making it, so years later, I mean, why did I say years later? It'll be a few months from now. When making this video for Reality Check Through the Skull, I did it again, but put different lyrics to it. I have no idea what the reason was behind it, but I did it. Skull Kid versus Magolor. I gotta say something. I am really happy with how this battle turned out. Because I think it was the first one that I implemented a different editing style. I could be wrong, though. Garahem versus Vati. I want to redo this one sometime for my rap battle channel because I think this matchup is brilliant. Garahem versus Vati, so I want to try doing it again. The lyrics were terrible, so I want to try to do it again. This matchup was really good. Someone requested that this video be done. Cyberpunk Metopia. I really love Cyberpunk, and this was the first ever video that I've implemented the overlay of voices, which was harder than I thought it was going to be. My plan during this time was to make more Metopia themes, but then I realized, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's kind of hard. Cool Dudes. This is one of my favorites. I mean, because I really love the editing of the video. I'm really proud of how the editing turned out for this video. The lyrics could be a little bit better, I admit. But I really love how the editing style came out for this video. Megalovania piano cover. This was another request for a music challenge, and this is the final music challenge for everyone from this point on who asks me to do music challenge videos. Keep in mind, I'm not doing that anymore. That was a much earlier time in my channel's life when I was going to school, and I didn't have time to plan out what videos I wanted to do. But now, I have too much to do. So, this was a good cover. I like the lyrics I made for it. The vocals could be much better. But I am happy with how the lyrics turned out for this video. And then 300 subscriber special, which was Plague Doctor versus Siren Head. Again, I really like the matchup, Plague Doctor versus Siren Head. Too bad the lyrics stunk. During my early channel's life, you probably sense a pattern. A lot of the lyrics I made for those rap battles stunk. Alright. And then this is whenever I created my first Discord with my original scheme, one of my favorite schemes for the channel that I had. The reason why I changed it was because I wanted to change. But this was my original scheme. For those of you who joined the channel, new on, this was my favorite color scheme that I had for the channel before I remade everything. Vati's Fury. If only, I wish the audio mixing on this one was a little bit better. I love everything else. It was just the audio mixing was kind of off. And obviously the vocals could be a little bit better. Oh no, I'm sorry. This was the last video game music battles I made. Which, again, could be a lot better. But the editing on this one was better. Now, choices. This was the first original song that I made on this channel, believe it or not. Undertale rap. So, this one is where I got people to help me work on this video. I got an artist. I got an artist. They made the thumbnail. They made every art that you see in this video. And I got people. I played Sans. I got... I'm debating whether or not I should reveal their names. Because I don't know if they want it. But this was the first video I worked on with other people. So I played Sans, and I had two other people join in to play Kara and Frisk, and I'm really happy with how this video came out. For an original, it obviously could be better, but it was the first one I've ever made, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially the art. The art is amazing. I'm really happy with how that video turned out. And this is the original scheme for my second channel. I don't know why I was thinking the Matrix when I made it. I'm much happier with the scheme that I have now than what I had it before. Oh, so this is when my second channel was created. And this revamp, which was me redoing the lyrics from Dracula's Castle, my idea was to do an entire revamp series, but I just ended up making it the one video. This one, again, I'm really happy with how the matchups were, Joker versus Bakura, because I think that's a brilliant matchup. And the editing I liked very much on this video, but again, the rapping. I mean, shout out to the guy who played Joker. I forgot what his name was, but he did a really good job at playing Joker. This is the second video I've ever had someone come in to work on. And then the Ultimate Show, one of the big blow-ups on my channel, which I don't know why people like this one so much, because this was the first time, this is whenever I learned about tea and how that helps your voice, and I tried it, and I don't know. And Showtime, I am a little bit happier with how Showtime came out, other than the Ultimate Show. I really want to do a revamp of a lot of my old ones, like the Ultimate Show, but I'm saving off on that because I still have a lot of other projects. For instance, Hollow Knight Musical Bites, I still got to finish it. Oh, here comes regrets. Okay, so this is the next video that I worked on with other people. I got together with a lot of people to make this possible, so I had someone to play Madame Broods. I played one of the Brutals along with 3 other people to join in to play as the Brutals. I was supposed to have 2 other Brutals themes. The Brood, I keep saying Brutals. Yeah, I think that's their name, the Brutals, right? To come in to play as these characters. Okay, I want to quickly check chat. Was anyone saying something? No, okay. This is the first. I'm also going to check to make sure the live stream is still up. Yeah, okay. So it was a lot of people to participate in this project, and I'm really happy of how this video came out. Tatanga, this was a kind of thrown together one, and I'm not really happy with how it came out, but it's how it came out. Why do people like this one so much is my question. Probably because I played a voice of Fawful. Because people had pointed out that there was people like Man on the Internet, Juno Songs, they didn't have a Fawful voice. They just used Dr. Bowser, and then, you know, basically everyone besides Fawful. This one, I gotta say, this was the first supposed installment of Cuphead the Musical. Basically, the whole point of Cuphead the Musical was to do all the boss fights. This, I probably will do as a future project for a much later date, because I regret not doing this. Well, the main reason why I couldn't do it was, well, number 1, because of school, and number 2, I was working on so many covers for Cuphead the Musical, and making lyrics, which, if you've never heard, I give any appreciation, big appreciation to anyone out there. I don't know if anyone has, but I give a big appreciation to anyone out there who can put lyrics to Cuphead music, because I love swing music. It's one of my favorites, but this is really hard to put lyrics to, and Carnival Kerfuffle is one of my favorites that I made lyric wise. I'm really happy with it. And then the announcement of Cuphead the Musical, and then it never happened. Song of Storms, I want to remake Song of Storms. Because it was really fun. Fazbear versus Simulacra. I don't know if you guys know who Simulacra is. I thought this was a really good matchup. And then Bakura. I think this was the last rap battle I had for character story rap battles. I could be completely wrong. But Bakura versus Gilgamesh, which I found, I was on YouTube looking for people who can do the Gilgamesh voice since I played Bakura in the previous battle. I like how it started, but it just ended so poorly. A lot of these early battles, I just didn't understand how rapping worked, which I know sounds weird, but it just turned out terribly lyric-wise. Gym Leader Pierce. A lot of people like this one. Again, I was surprised. Oh no, this was the last rap battle I made. Siren Head versus Red. There was a lot of creepy... Someone made a reaction video of this. Siren Head versus Red. Interesting. I'm sorry. This was another big one that blew up on my channel. The final battle from Mario and Luigi's Partners in Time. Again, I don't know why. A lot of people who favorites, like a lot of the high content on this channel, I'm surprised a lot of people liked, because I don't consider them high tier videos. Oh, so this one, I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, but it could be better. Megalo with lyrics. I played Sans. I brought the people who played Kara and Frisk, Kara, Chara, however you want to call her, the original people who played in the original Undertale cover that I had made, the rap cover, and brung them back to make this video, and I'm really happy with how this came out. A lot of people said that they didn't like the lyrics for this one because it isn't how the characters would put it. I mean, cool guys, that's your opinion. It's my videos, I make it. Sorry, that was really mean. I'm not a mean person, I promise. I value you guys' opinion. That's why I'm doing a live stream. Who Among Us? This was the second original cover I made, and as you can see, I used the green screen for this video, and I'm really happy with how it came out. The vocals could be a lot more exaggerated, which I would have preferred for this. It would be a little bit better, but I'm really happy with Who Among Us. Because I think it's a really cool cover. And then this was just me announcing Twitter, and this was my first ever live stream, 3 hours long. Okay, now I'm gonna check to see if anyone. Hi. Trying. Oh, cool. Hey, nice to have you on stream. What's up, dude? All right. And then here was another live stream. This was a quick live stream I wanted to do one day, basically reviewing some covers and just some stuff. Okay, Snowden Christmas Party. I'm really disappointed that this never came to be. This was posted around Christmas, if you couldn't tell. The Christmas Party, part 1. Part 2 was supposed to be doing Snowden's theme. Next year, I might do that. Try to make a redo to this one. Or just keep this video and put it as the 2-parter as a full video, because I would not mind that. This video turned out really well. I played Sans and Papyrus, and I brought the 2 people who played Kara and Frisk from the other covers and got them involved with this one. And then here came my year-in review, which YouTube sent me, which, as you can see, I did a thing, and basically just going over my year-in review that YouTube sends you. Christmas, I was not in this one at all. You Make It Feel Like Christmas is one of my favorite Christmas songs. Oh, and I got one of my classmates to play the female voice, and I got one of the people who was involved with the Cuphead musical to play the male voice. I wanted to play the male vocals for this video, but I didn't have time because I was working on other projects. This live stream, I feel really bad. This live stream, I was with a friend and played games, but it was so low quality. And then this was my 1,000 sub stream, part 1 of 2. The second one didn't. This wasn't the second one, just to be clear. I was doing a bunch of live streams the day my friend came to visit me, and we just did a bunch of live streams. So as you can see, we played Ninjala. Last one we played a handful of Mario games, live on stream. Yeah. This was new and old. This was a reboot to my second channel. This was the new scheme for my second channel before it changed again to what it is right now. I really liked how this one was, but things changed. I don't like Eclipse of the Sun lyrics I made. I mean, I guess it's fine, but I'm not good with deep vocals, which is funny because I sort of did that some of my more recent videos with Histocrat, with lyrics, Histocrat's Banquet, and the Star Conquering, or Planet Conquering, whatever, Traveler, Terminal, I forgot his name, but I did deep voices for those. But this one, there was a terrible deep voice I did for the Dragon Knight. It was terrible. And then this was Revamp the Musical, going over, which was by far the longest video I've ever made, just going over all my favorite ones that I had made. And then we have Stronger Than You. I'm sure a lot of you know what Stronger Than You is. It's so many parodies. So many parodies. There's so many parodies out there. I think the most famous ones would indeed be the Stronger Than You Undertale parodies, but I made my own and I threw them in there, and people really enjoyed this one. The Game Room, this is me trying to do the Game Room, but it ended up terribly that one time. And then Big Project, See You Later. This is whenever I was working on something that technically isn't finished yet that I'm going to be revealing much later. And then this was Rap Battle Fairy Tail versus My Hero Academia. Even though this was supposed to be a character story rap battle event, I am still going to be doing it on my rap battle, my separate rap battle channel. So that is still going to be happening. I'm just putting it off for a later date. And this one, The World Revolving with Lyrics. This was the remix that I made with lyrics. And the reason why I wanted to make this one is because the remix for this was so good. I reached out to the creator who made the remix for The World Revolving for this cover. I reached out because I wanted to use it in a lyric video. I asked for permission. He said yes. And I wanted to make it because I wanted to shout out how amazing his remix is by demonstrating it in this video. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people could do it better than what I could do, but I really love the lyrics. I mean, the remix that was made. And then we come to the more recent stuff. Void Termina, not Terminal. So, The Star Conquering Traveler and The Banquet with Histocrat was some of my more recent covers that I did, which I'm I'm more happier with the Star Conquering Traveler Void Termina than I am with A Banquet with Histocrat. Now, I really like Histocrat's lyrics. I even got complimented on it that some people said that it was their favorite rhyming scheme that I had on the channel, and it was one of their favorites. But the mixing on that video was so terrible. I did a bad job. I'm not the best at mixing vocals, as you could probably tell. But I'm more happier with how this one turned out. Because I was combining a lot of elements. And I don't know, I was just really happy with how this one came out. And then this was just the short of new microphone. And this was my first ever attempt at making a game here on YouTube. This, if you guys, which I'm going to tell you a little secret with this video. Hanging Out with Confused is like a game you can go play. It's a choose your own adventure style game that you guys can go and play. I'm going to tell you a secret. This video was not just put up for no reason. I made it for a very specific reason. In the future, I'm making a project, and you guys are going to want to pay attention to this video, because this video right here literally sets the groundwork for a new choose your own adventure that I'm making in the future that is going to be so much better than this, so much bigger. And this video here lays the groundwork for so many things that are going to be happening in that one. But again, that's going to be a long ways away, so you don't going to have to worry about that. And this was the week-long goodbye, which was me just saying goodbye for a week. And again, I'm going to be having the video sometime of the recorded that I made from my week-long bye from the school event and making a video. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all of it. I wasn't expecting to have gone through all of that. But I did. All right, now I'm going to check out you guys, because I wasn't able to check to where I was. Is the chat in the right place? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm surprised lyrics don't have more views. Wait, are you trying to say no, I'm sorry. What? I'm surprised your TWR lyrics don't have more views. It's a pretty popular song. Well, I mean, the thing is, there is a hard difference between making lyrics to a video and actually having it being a good lyric video. I can point out so many people right now that make so many better lyric videos than I can make. So I'm not really surprised that it's sort of down in the dumps, that video. Well, anyways, I've been streaming for a while. The world revolving. Yeah, I figured. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people who made amazing videos of the world revolving. Again, much better than what I can ever make. So anyways, this is where I wasn't planning on going for almost 2 hours for this stream, so this is where it's gonna be ending. Thank you all for who joined. Hold on, let me try to do something. Am I here? Can you hear me? Oh, that's kind of loud. So, thank you guys for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try to stream again early tomorrow. The same time I did this day, or at least I'm going to try anyways. Hopefully I'll have a more concrete setup, which is going to be 6:30 a.m. Again, I don't know you guys' time zone, so if it's a little bit off, I'm sorry if you can't make it. But the VOD playlist is gonna be up on the channel again. I don't know why I took it down in the first place. So if you miss live streams, you can go back and watch the VOD if you want to. So you can expect that. So once again, thank you everyone so much for joining, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow morning. If you guys are gonna be joining the early morning live stream again, 6:30 a.m. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and don't forget, I'm either going to be posting it today or tomorrow, reviewing the game Rec Room. I'm going to go do that now. I'm going to turn this down because I think it's a little bit loud. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Later.